How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the SoCal Wax Shop YouTube channel. My name's Brandon, and today we're going to go over how to properly paint correct your vehicle. Alright you guys, so for this process I'm going to be using a 200 gram weight white clay bar alongside of our Slick Venom. This is an awesome clay lubricant. It helps the clay glide right over the paint without having to worry about the scratching. Following the clay process, I'm going to be using my Roops LHR 75E. It has a 12mm throw with a 3-inch backing plate. Alright, so our first compound that we're going to use is our Venom 1000. Our pad that we're going to use to correlate with this is going to be our red microfiber 3-inch cutting pad. Our second compound that we're going to be using is our Venom 2000. This is a great polish paired alongside of SM Arnold's 3.5-inch blue polishing pad. This takes out finer scratches, so if your car isn't too bad, you don't have to worry about going with the Venom 1000. Finally, to preserve the paint, we're going to use our liquid Venom. This is an awesome 3-month carnauba wax that gives you a nice deep shine. It's not temperature sensitive, so you can do it directly in the sun, as I'm going to do. And to apply this, I'm going to go ahead and use a microfiber applicator. Just a little side note, this car's paint is oxidized, so that's why I'm going with this super heavy cut. If your paint isn't bad, you can go ahead and use Venom 2000 or Venom Dual, which is a great 2-in-1 if you're using a dual action. Alright, so enough talking, let's go ahead and get to work. Alright, so my first step is going to be to clay the car, so I'm going to go ahead and use my Slick Venom along with my white clay bar. Alright, so now that we got the car clayed, we're going to go ahead and hit the car with the Roops 75E along with the red microfiber cutting pad and the Venom 1000. So when putting your pad on the machine, it's important to make sure the pad's center with the backing plate. So what I like to do is just hold it up like this and kind of eyeball it to make sure it's even. Give it a little spin to make sure it doesn't look too off-centered, and then you'll be good. Once we have the pad on the machine, we want to go ahead and use 4 nickel-sized dots with our microfiber cutting pad, and then we're going to go ahead and spread it in with our fingers. Now that we've primed the pad, we're going to go ahead and put our first 3 pea-sized dots on the pad, and then we're going to start hitting the panel. Personally, I like to throw the cord around my neck, that way it doesn't have the risk of hitting the car. So now that we're all ready to start polishing, we're going to go ahead and work a foot by foot of the hood, and then we're just going to go ahead and rub the compound in a little bit before we turn on the machine. So first you want to work vertical, up and down, and then once you reach the other side of the panel, you want to work in a horizontal motion. Each time it is important to note, if you're going this way, when you reach the end of the panel, you want to go up to here and work your way back over. That way you really get to work the grain of the paint. Now since this is a cut, I'm going to put it on speed 4. That way it's not working too hard, it's not going to take off too much of the clear, we're just going to level it out really nice. Now these microfiber pads do clog up really quickly, so you just want to take a nice little brush and just brush out the compound. Comes out super easy, you don't have to put a lot of pressure on it. You just want all of the compound out of the microfiber, that way it holds on to the fresh microfiber. Now we're gonna go ahead and work the rest of the panel. Each time you finish a section of your panel, you wanna make sure to either blow out or clean off your pad with a brush and reprime the pad. That way you constantly have new compound going on the paint. Alright, so we just finished hitting this side of the panel with our Venom 1000, so I'll go ahead and bring you guys in to take a closer look. Alright, now that we're done hitting the hood with our red polishing pad and our Venom 1000, we're going to go ahead and move to our next step, which is going to be our polishing step. So for that, you're going to use Venom 2000, and I'm going to be using a 3.5 inch microfiber polishing pad. You're going to work the machine the same. Movement speed, you're going to turn the machine speed up by 1, so we're going to be on speed 5 now. This is gonna help kind of level out all of those minor imperfections that the Venom 1000 put in the clear coat. Alright you guys, now that we went ahead and hit the hood with our Venom 2000, we're gonna go ahead and protect it with our liquid Venom. You're gonna apply it with a microfiber applicator and take it off with a nice high pile GSM towel. This is a 700 gram weight towel. If you have something from 500 and above, that'll work just fine. You don't use a lot with this product, and what I do is I just apply it on the microfiber pad in a Z fashion. Like so, and then you're just gonna work back and forth straight lines, whichever way you start with. So say you start out going horizontal, you're gonna wipe it off going in vertical motions. So right now the liquid Venom's on the car. We're gonna go ahead and let it sit for 5 to 6 minutes. That way it hazes up really nice. Alright, so now that our wax is all cured, we're gonna go ahead and wipe it off. Remember, go in the opposite direction that you applied it. Alright you guys, so that is going to conclude this video. I hope you're able to grasp how to cut, polish, and wax your vehicle. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments down below. We'll be sure to get to them as soon as possible. And make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, as well as turn on those post notifications so you're the first one to know when we posted a video. We try to shoot at least one a week, if not more. But with that, we'll see you guys in the next week's video.